This is LandRider7th, aka LR7, Land here in another episode of Open Topic. Well, looks like I'm gonna be streaming another game. This one is called Red Eclipse. Also, from the same engine that came from Sour Bratton is now being made to have this game here I'm playing. So right here, you can customize your character, change whatever color you want, make it look like something. I'm just gonna give it a few touches here, and there we go. Just customizing it, the colors of this character, and what else? Layout, a few weapons. Oh yeah, by the way, with this game you can also pick what will be your default weapons. And I'm just gonna pick this, the submachine gun. I'll also have the electro zapper and a laser rifle. Let's see, and you can also pick some items too. Kind of customize your character a bit. See, and you can give it a closer view on how the character looks like. So yeah, this is definitely a little something here. Make it look like something else. Let's see, I'm just gonna customize my character real quick so I can get this over with. And yeah, I'm just gonna check this out real quick. Give it some hats. Oh wow, you can even customize it to look like something else. Forehead. Oh wow. Just a few. Huh. And I guess I'll just leave it for nothing. And the rest. Yeah, this is gonna look very interesting. So yeah, other than that, aside from this game, I also wanted to talk about a certain topic. Well, this one is about Pokemon Go. The game that caught everyone by storm. And, well, it's caused quite a trend here, so I wanted to kind of cover this up and see if I can talk about it as much as I can in such a short amount of time. So anyhow, without further ado, I'm just gonna get into a random server and then start talking about this topic in a bit. So, this game has caused quite a lot of things. Well, surely it's gotten people to go outside and exercise and get them to go interact with the real world. To where people start going to parks more and started to interact with the environment around them. It seems like a good idea, right? I mean, we would all think so. I mean, it's actually a good idea to exercise, and I believe that's a good thing. However, there's also a dark side to this game. This game has also, there's also been cases of people doing all sorts of crazy, reckless things with it. And we're talking about things like armed robbery, where they involved, or even get people getting into car crashes trying to catch a legendary Pokemon while they're driving. And man, what kind of that is? How can it? What? How more reckless can you get than texting and driving by trying to capture a Pikachu while you're in the middle of the road? I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want to risk my life just to capture a fictional character or a creature. And also another thing. There's also these things called lures, a module that allows you to have Pokemon go towards you, so that way you don't have to go look for them. Or better yet, it'll be easier for you as the person to get the Pokemon to come to you. However, other people can also follow that lure in order to capture whatever Pokemon is over there. Well, you have no idea what kind of what else goes with it. You know, since people of all ages are playing this game everywhere, it wouldn't be any surprise to where you have 50-year-old men or somewhere around that age even using that game for their own gain. And what kind of gain? Well, to lure underage children towards them. Now that is actually a scary thought if you're coming to think about it. Imagine they can just put a lure in a place where you cannot easily call for help, especially if you're a little kid trying to capture these Pokemon, and not just any kid, but a very naive one too. Where they say, I want to go capture this Pokemon, like I want it so bad. I just wanted to catch them all. Only so the only battle they're gonna be facing is their own lives at stake, coming from these pedophiles that wants to get you. So that's something you guys definitely gotta watch out for. Because you definitely don't want that to happen. So, and another thing going on with Pokemon Go. However, let's go for the the technical side of things. There's also been cases of how this game since using augmented reality in order to capture these fictional creatures where they appear randomly, and it requires you to use your camera in order to capture them, as well as your GPS to locate them based on these real-world places. Also from the creator of this game has a few ties from the US government, and based on what I have read, and that there's also been some rumors where it's also been used for surveillance or collecting data from these people searching for these Pokemon, and well, being collected for their own game as a means of spying on people without their consent. Well, I mean, not trying to go all tinfoil and stuff, but coming to think about it, I mean, especially about the surveillance crap that the government is putting as an excuse to say, oh, it's for your own safety, and it's for something you got to comply with the law and crap like that. That's just an attempt to violate our privacy if you come to think about it. I don't know about you guys, but if you're one of those that have something you don't want others to know, then why bother showing it to anyone, much less those in power? So I don't know. You better think twice about what kind of stuff you install on your phone before anything gets leaked somehow. And definitely don't get me started about vulnerabilities. We're talking about another vulnerability where this game also has has access to your Google account and can also mine for data without your consent and find out what's in your emails and whatnot. So so yeah, I mean, so-called glitch, more like a security leak or a loophole that any hacker can just take it full advantage of before the next update comes. So I don't know, guys, but I think your data is in stake. So you better do something about that if you have the game. Otherwise, you're probably screwed one way or another. And there's also one last thing I also want to cover with you with Pokemon Go. Also, there's a story I kind of wanted to cover. There's also been a case where a 19-year-old girl, when she was using that game, she was looking for a Pokestop, and she somehow got herself into took her to some lake or some river, I believe, and from there she found a dead body. And in order to only to find that Pokestop is actually led her to looking for that person that died. It's also been reported that this was an accidental death, where he drowned and lost his life from there. But there's more further investigation being done to find out if that's the case or not. So that's just one of the craziest things that also happened while using that app. And man, this app is real popular. Who knows what other things could happen by then? So anything can happen. So yeah, just keep your eyes out. Whatever you do, do not use that game while you're driving, and definitely look around your own surroundings. I mean, it's obvious thing, right? I mean, pay attention to where you're going and what kind of places are you getting yourself into, and just don't go to private property just to capture a legendary or you just spotted a Pokemon. Come on, guys, you don't want to get into more problems by the law just because you're trying to capture a fictional creature on your phone. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater or whatever you people call me, or you can say whatever you want about me, but there's just I mean, for a game going trendy like that, it's like, man, anything can happen. I mean, crazy things especially, and people's reckless use of that app. But yeah, that's just my point of view on how I see this game. Yeah, so much for even my own friends playing this game, including Mr. Relentless, pushing me into getting that game, only so my phone doesn't support it, and therefore I can't really play it. But I believe that's a good thing, because I don't have to get myself into that trend or even get my data compromised. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this show or my talk, and if you do, like, comment, thumbs up, plus hit up or whatever your social media buttons are called, and let me know if and also let me know if you also got something for me to share as well, and later on will be streaming more games like this while coming up with other topics. So there's still gonna be more stuff, and I hope to get back to my ship and get that done. Till then, this is LR7, and I'm logging out. Come on. this crap again. Come on. Somebody! Come on, Oh. Hold up. And here we go. Logging out for reals.